That is not good. That is not good. So, guys, this is the genius right here. So let's um let's discuss one or two. I I needed to let's help you start a real internet business for real. Shall we? Shall we? Shishi sha sha. Can you really imagine? Because that's the whole point of what we do here. I want to help you start a real-time profitable internet business from scratch. The genius right here. Welcome to my live, guys. Welcome. Let's see. These guys wanted to do something. If you can hear me, comment BIC on the comment section, right? These people, you see, that's why I say the worst people you can ever put in your world, right, are people that will never motivate you in life. Welcome to my life, guys. This is the genius right here. Welcome. Comment BIC as you join me on the live now. Um, as you join me on the live, comment the word BIC, billionaire internet citizens. Comment the word BIC, right? Let me help you start a real internet business you can beat your chest and call yours. All right. Tinubu and his son and brothers. Welcome to live, guys. Comment BIC on the comment section as you join me. Comment the word BIC. Welcome to live. Let me welcome you proper as a billionaire internet citizen. If you are on TikTok, comment BIC for me. Faith of Four, welcome to the live. Billionaire internet citizen Faith of Four, thank you for joining the live. Who else is here? Comment BIC on the comment section. So I realize there are things you need to really, say that is what you want in your life for real. Like you need to know the path at which, because some people say they love politics, they love to do politics, they love guys of politics, they want to do everything to support a governor, a president, a House of Rep member, whatever. The point is that those guys are poor people. Every single one of them, from Tinubu down to the smallest, they are all poor people. You know why? Because if you are wealthy, for real, if you are well to do, you are wealthy. The only thing that comes to mind is every means possible to create the general complaint, to solve the general complaint that is happening. I'll give you an example. I run a business, right? I run a company. In my company, if issue comes up, our software have issue, customers trying to visit the website is not working, or what other issue? Or maybe they are not even having sales, which is not an issue that concerns our business. We help people start businesses, we don't create sales. We get it? We don't create sales, we don't give people sales. We help people start businesses. So how they manage their business and continuously make money in that business long term is left for them. But guess what? Even at that, people will still come and still ask you, how do I solve this particular thing? Oh, I am having this issue on sales. What do I do? You that is the business owner, you that is the owner of the software of the platform, you find every means possible to solve that problem. And while you are solving it, you are telling them that you are solving it. And then you're giving them update on how it is being solved. And once it's solved, you tell them it is all solved. Now they can go ahead and do whatever they want to do. Right? Now, in that sense, we now use every means possible to make sure that these people are able to make sales or have the knowledge, the know-how on how to make sales in their businesses. They know how, the possibility of making sales in your business. Now, why am I saying this? Because in a country like Nigeria, the very first thing a president should actually have in mind, right, to fix is a generic general problem. One of the generic general problem in Nigeria is what? Security. It's a general thing. It's a general thing. Okay, for instance, they say that maybe all these cow guys, right, go to the bush and do some unnecessary things, right, in the cow related stuff. If that is the case, that these guys go to the bush and do unnecessary stuff, right, you can enact a law to put these people only in the place where they do their businesses. That's the only place where they can actually leave their animals and cows to be in. As simple as that. You solve almost 80%. Like, you don't walk through the street only to be seeing cows anywhere around in Nigeria. It's not supposed to be so. Right? If I'm training a goat, I train goats in my own compound. And if there is anything that happens, maybe the goat runs away from my compound and enters somebody else's compound, eat the person's yam, I will take responsibility and even tell the person, or buy the yam and give to the person back, or tell the person that I'm sorry, and fix that thing for the person. But no, instead, these persons behave as if this whole territory, it is all theirs, and it becomes an issue. And this is a common sense issue that a country's president should just point out and say, let's just fix this once. Right? Let's just fix this once. And then let's have a general meeting in the reps, in the this, in the that. Bring a constant solution to this problem, to this menace, and then appoint or use your veto power to say enough is enough, end this. The real function of the government is to save people, properties, and lives. That's it, nothing more. That's the major function of every other thing in addition, right? So whatever that will assist to saving lives, hospitals, but yes, government needs to be in charge. But guess what? They are not doing any of those. But that is not my thing. I'm not interested in politics. That's what I always tell people. Politics no be me. I hate politics to the core. I can never come out and be talking about politicians and stuff. I don't need to. Do you understand? I don't need to. When people say, but we don't have 24-hour power supply, you can give yourself power. You can give yourself power, right? Because there are some attitudes that you live. The same life of the politician, that's the same life you are living. How can you be better, for goodness sake? The same life of a politician is the same life you are living. The same life of a politician. That wasteful life, that wasteful way of spending, wasteful way of doing things is the same life you live. How do you expect your political people to be better? They will be the same. There will be no difference. They must be the same. Because a political person in the position is only looking at his pocket. That's why he's not enacting laws that will affect everybody. So whoever goes to him first and maybe bribe or keep something on the ground or do something, whoever goes to him first, whoever head, like let's say head of a particular state or region, the governor of a particular state or region, or the local government chairman, or the wealthiest man in that area, the biggest business that can directly pay the highest money to the government is the people that the government listen to. It's not supposed to be so. Right? Like when there is a serious issue happening in the country, you don't say, the other man has come to me and they came first. I will not be siding. I have to side him. But you see this attitude, we Nigerians actually portray it in real life, in real sense. but we want the best or the change to actually affect the politicians. You want politicians to change. What happens to civil servants? They cannot change. But there is one thing I can tell: the fact that yes, somebody like Tinubu, President Tinubu is not doing. In fact, there is nothing I can say Tinubu is doing. What can I say exactly that he's doing? That is, they awarded a road that go a coastal road. It's not relevant. A coastal road is not relevant. What is important about a coastal road? Right? We should be applauding them that they are building a coastal road. Is that what a typical Nigerian really need? The road that is even bad across the street, for instance, if you go to this man that is building that same road in the state where he lived, he was governor before. That's what's his name again? Dave Umahi. The Dave Umahi is from Ebonyi State, and that's the state he ruled as a governor. That man, almost cleared every road and made and they did according to them, right? He did all this federal road, national state road in the entire Ebonyi state, according to them. So in that sense, this is natural thing that states should be doing. Now you want to build coastal road that will cost billions and billions and billions. Of course, they are building it already. Should we say they should stop it? No, but they didn't tell anybody. Nobody, there is no text message that goes through across Nigeria and say, everybody make your opinion, or they in the house. Of course, the house may have approved it. They have gone all to, because now imagine the house, the so-called house of as a rep, Senate, right? The so-called house of Senate, if you go there, but you go see some, like everybody there are like brothers and sisters. They don't care about you when no sit down for inside that place. All they care about is for themselves that are there. Right? I was listening to the one where Oshomole was saying, we cannot allow people to see us as, see us as anyhow people. We cannot allow people to talk to us anyhow. I cannot allow that somebody should insult Akpabio. Is that why you are there? People are applauding him for speaking grammar. I don't understand it. Is that why you are there? Is that why you are there? You are there for the people. Whether people insult you, any insult people are giving you while you are in the position is for you to change. Insult is very painful. That's true. Like, I'll give you an example. A customer we helped to build a business, right, last year, had come to us and say, all these things, say it's all bad. I don't know what is going on. I'm not getting enough income. This and that, this and that, this and that, this and that. First of all, we make up a business for you. We don't come and sign and say we'll be making you income. It is not making you income. You make income using the business we set up for you. Now you can understand. When you have a boutique or a shop or stuff in the street, you know what to do. You pack, you work all through possible means to get customers and keep making money in that business. But even at that, we still paid attention. We still listen to that man's complaint. It's not our fault that he's not getting any sale, right? It's not. So, for instance, that's the man I'm talking about last year, right? For instance, the man got his first couple of sales in his first business, right? And at the end of the day, he refused to continue his advertisement. And then every 2 months, he will come back and say, this thing self, they work for 1 month plus now. I don't understand. 1 month plus, do marketing, tell anybody, say you get business, nothing, you just want the business to be vomiting money. How is that possible? Imagine somebody have a shop, he spent 2 million naira to open that shop in the street. He paid all the money possible, he bought all the materials, load them for the store. Then he closed the store back and go home and relax. Then 2 months down the line, he come there to be shouting at the landlord. That's what we face online. This is exactly what we face online. He comes back after 2 months, will be shouting at the landlord that this thing sell. This shop where you rent give me, they work. What is all this shop sell for? Why will I pay 2 million naira for a shop and the shop they work? Do you understand? You will not do that. Yes. So in that same type of complaint, we should avoid it as a country, as citizens of a country. The nagging type of complaint. When the lady said that the president is how did they put it again? How did she put it again? The president is how did that lady put that the abusive statement again? Right? The whole point is that the word that the lady used to try to describe the situation is not right. Right? Now, they thank you very much, Faith of terrible, terrible, right? The word that she used, which is the word terrible, right? As a sitting president, normal, you should take the word and then take it literal. Don't take it as an offense or whatever. Even your supporters will not take it as an offense. But the truth is that deep inside the girl side and the heart of the girl, she knows it's not right to in Africa to talk to an elderly person and tell the person is terrible, right? But when the person do something bad, yes, you can definitely like for instance, an elderly man who comes out and do a very taboo kind of stuff, they will stone the person to buy immediately. Like don't even to cause alone, they go stone and to buy immediately. For this country, it's a sure. But at the end of the day, as soon as she has used the word terrible president, food stuff are bad, this other one is bad, the other one is bad, right? We want solution. And then she now proffer the solution. It will now make sense. Do you understand? It now make more sense because you see anger, the fact that like I'll give you another example. Please let me give you guys another example, right? Imagine that you have issue with your bank. You call your bank. Hello. What is all this? This bank, this useless bank, this useless bank. You people cannot even allow my code, my this thing to work. I try to make transfer. The transfer is not working. You people are very useless. Even the person that is on the other side of the phone is trying to even pet the person talking and asking the person, oh yeah, wetin be the issue? Sorry, wetin be the issue? You no go talk. You go come off the phone. You come dey vex dey go, and that's it. This is a typical Nigeria. This is a typical Nigeria. They will not tell you the exact thing that is the problem, but they will do everything impossible to abuse you in between the whole stuff. Now, of course, she mentioned that the inflation is high. Everybody knows. Obviously, now everybody know. Imagine from Tinubu May 1st announcement from Tinubu time till December 2023, right? Then enter 2024, January to June, July. That is almost 1 year of the man's position in office. People have already decided to pay attention to the word that he used in the time of the first 2 to 3 months of hardship that his policies caused. He came on this thing and he said that, oh, Nigeria, don't worry, everything will be fine. Nigerians actually took that word to heart. I will tell you right now. Most Nigerians think that Tinubu will do some kind of magic. I'm telling you right now, that's why the complaint actually dropped. The complaint dropped. Everybody think that, including myself, right? I'm not a supporter of Tinubu. I'm not a supporter of any political party. I'm not a politician. I have nothing to do with that. But when the elderly man, because you know in this country, right, we respect elderly people so well. We do that. We respect elderly people. When the man go to pulpit and say, oh, Nigerians, don't worry, this whole thing will fix it. The country will be fixed. The country will be fixed. Don't worry. Everything, the price will come down. I myself, I was like, it's a matter of time. Let us give him at least 1 year, 2 years. We will see how far. But now, 2 months from now, it won't be 2 years. 2 months from now is already 2 years. And the same thing is even worse. How can a president be dedicated to trying to listen and pay attention to a sitting minister versus a governor? Bring them together, solve the issue once and all. Tell the minister, focus on your ministerial work. We are here for Nigeria. We are not here for ourselves. Focus on the ministerial work that I gave to you. You are earning enough there. We do allocations, you receive it. So what else do you want? Focus on the ministerial work and then let the person that is governing, since we are here for the betterment of Nigeria, but to show you that they are not really here for the betterment of Nigeria. They're not really interested for Nigeria, for the sake of so-called Nigeria. They're not here for Nigeria. That's why I am here today to explain to you guys one thing. Baba, you need to hustle for yourself. See, I swear to you, if I say I no want see blackout, right? I no wan see blackout, no light issue at all for the next 2 to 3 years. I go do am. Do you understand? No wan see blackout, no light issue, no this or that. You just need about 5 kVA of solar system and enough battery storage. You store enough power for yourself. Baba, listen, politicians are poor people. Politicians are poor people. That's why, okay, imagine, just give me an example, right? Let me give you an example. And that's equally why I say that Nigerian politicians don't owe Nigerians that much. Do you understand? Why? Because if you look at it, Nigerians are supposed to pay taxations, and from the tax, Nigeria should be able to now fix some things. Now, because there is a cut-out deal at the back end deals that is done on the oil-related things, a government official will have a deal signed with the Shell and Chevron them for the oil, and they will receive enough billions for themselves. Revenue from all mineral resources, they receive enough billions. Now, making it that they can swallow that money without you being aware. They can swallow the money without you being aware. So, because you know understand what they happen, you know they between the process of what is going on. Right? It's not like in the national budget, it's not in anything. So you will not know what is going on. For instance, a typical income that comes from stone mineral, stone, just the stone that they used to build house. That they crush rock industries produce, the money that they pay to federal government and state and federal government on a monthly, but it's a lot of billions across Nigeria. It's a lot of billions. But how do you put a budget ahead of earning? You don't even know the exact amount you're going to earn for the year, because you never actually put those things into book to try to balance them and say, okay, your previous year you actually earned so and so. For this year, we're going to actually use the money that we earn from so and so year to take care of this year, and then whatever earning we receive, we're going to increase our work. It's not like that. So it is two ways. It is two ways. Not to japa. To japa out of Nigeria is not the solution. But if you jump out of Nigeria, you're just going to be a slave to the country you are entering. I'm telling you right now, that's so it just be. For the first time in your life, you go realize, say, as people Oyibo for Nigeria, you go UK, where they here, or you go Belgium here, they see you as a different human being entirely. A human being different from them. You get it? Like a human being that is literally not a complete human. That's how they feel. That's how I feel. You begin to be marginalized in real sense. Now, while you are in Nigeria, you don't face any of all those things. You focus and really hustle. Question is, what is your financial freedom amount? This is one is very, very important. Because if you are aware of your financial, like me now, I never ever talk about politicians. Right? I don't do anything about politics. If it comes to politics, I am not interested in politics. I've never want to be interested in any position in politics. I don't want it. Because, see, it's like telling somebody that you want to give the person loan for his business. You know, say you are indebted to that person that gives you that money for the loan. So you will do everything to keep working to get that person that pay that loan. That's how politics is. Politics, you are in a position like you have been loaned to a position, and everybody's problem now is carried by you. That is, you are supposed to solve this. If this is happening, you're supposed to solve it here. If this one is happening here, you are supposed to solve it there. But you are not doing that because you are forced to actually do it, but you are not doing it. Right? Now, in that sense, politicians rely, this is how politics work. It's a very simple thing. Politicians rely on citizens to survive. Politicians rely on, so America is the ones that created a word called currency in 1971. So for a complete government to work, they have to rely on that currency. They have to rely on that currency if a government will work. Nigeria don't have a complete right to easily just go and print money. It doesn't have the right to. They are completely backed up by American dollar. So every equivalent of dollar printed by Naira, by the Nigerian currency, must be approved by literally the body in America. So, but why is that? And that is why literally Nigerians are refusing to rely on the government. But the government are doing everything possible to rely on the citizens. Right? So now I equally want to say this. If you put yourself as the oga of the entire situation, you will get less heart attack. You will get less issues. I tell you straight. If you put yourself as somebody who is in charge of one, your own personal economy, two, your extended little economy, that is your family economy, you are in charge. If you put yourself in that shoe, politicians no go be your problem. I once owned a hotel. Do you understand? In the hotel, I have never go and print and put Tinubu's name on my wall, on the wall of my hotel. I didn't. Why? Because I do not want it. There is no law in Nigeria that says you must print the governor's or the president's name and put on the wall of your hotel. It's not a law. There's no law like that in Nigeria. It's not constitutional. I have the Nigerian constitution, 1999 as amended. I have it. So there's no constitution that says you must put the president's picture in the wall. So why did I refuse to put the president's picture there and the other governor's picture there? Because they don't motivate me. They are like slaves. Literally, they depend on you for survival. Forget about the car that they are driving, all those stuff, carry police up and down, where. You forget about those things. Do you understand? Go and look at your previous former governors. That's why they are fighting to keep being in position, because once they leave that position, they are poor people, complete instantaneous poor man. That's what you are seeing. An instant poor man. That's what you are seeing. Once they leave the position, how many governors have many states produced? Go and look for those governors and see where they are today. Go and look for each of those governors to know where they are today. So in that sense, the government relies 100% on the citizens. But the reason why Nigerian government is refusing to rely on the citizen 100% is the cause of inflation. Is the cause of inflation. I will explain. Since the Nigerian government actually gets some dollars, some money outside of the system, right? $1 billion, $2-3 billion coming outside of the system into the economy. Now they refuse to rely on the citizens. Now make them, they don't know what you they do. They don't care about you now. They don't know wetin sup about you. They don't know anything about their citizen. Especially those ones that are once rich or have had money before they enter the position. Like Tinubu now had money before he entered the position. In fact, he used this money wisely to get the position proper. So in that sense, I'm saying the government of a country has to rely on its citizen. But the government are poor people. Government is a poor people, poor. Like from the president to the Senate to all of them are supposed to be naturally poor people. An average wage of a politician is not more than 500,000 to 1.5 million. Is salary. Do you understand? But an average successful businessman earn an average of 20 million naira per month. An average successful business person. Now that businessman will come out from his own money, can't give government in the name of what? Tax. Now the government will come use from there, take settle to fix road, settle to fix hospital. But now they are not getting that money from every common businessman, entrepreneur, worker, job people. No, they are not getting those money directly, making it so much impossible for you to hold them accountable. Because okay, can you explain to me why is a typical Nigerian not going to fight a governor and tell him you are bad, you are terrible governor? Like now, somebody for the first time calling Tinubu terrible, it now looks as if it's a special thing. No, the reason why the people are sad, some people are sad about the word terrible is because even they themselves are not responsible to the government. They are not responsible. But how many times you don't pay tax to any government for Nigeria? You never pay any tax before. You understand? You have not paid any tax. So if that is the case, government does not rely on you. Government get their money somewhere else, oil related, and you will say, but the oil is our oil. No, it's not your oil. The oil is not your oil. The oil, anybody who drill, who work for something, na get am. The person will get that land there, that na follow get am. It no be your own, right? I'm not from the region where they have oil, so I have nothing to do with that. It's not mine. Do you understand? So, but the point I'm trying to make is simple, and that is the fact that you see that oil that they are drilling, and they are the person drilling it, working all the work, putting all the workers, buying all the equipment, doing everything. But na him be the person where government suppose they get work or business with. Don't say it's your oil. It's not your oil. You say, oh, it's a natural resource. But Baba, can you drill oil? You feel drill oil personally? Can you drill oil? Can you, as a person, go and drill and transform oil into something that somebody can use in their car? You can't. Not talk of in the commercial scale at which it's done. Do you know that even as at 20 years ago, Nigeria does not know how to drill oil by themselves, or 30 years ago? It was all still drilled by foreign companies. So the technology we no even know. So how is it now your own oil? It's not your oil. It's not your own. The person who came, like now, let me give you another example. Imagine that you planted a cassava in a land. Now you get that. That's yours. But if that land, somebody else now came and say, I can dig this ground and I go get coal and I want to use them for special thing to use to produce phone. And me, where they use that land to cultivate, now I can say, pay me for that land so that I go comot my crop, so that I go fit dig that thing. Now me and you go come get relationship. That's how it's supposed to be. So in that sense, the man who drills that thing and brings it out and used to go and produce a mobile phone, that's the person who actually have power over that thing. Not you as a common Nigerian, common African, common person in this life right now, thinking that the country owe you oil. Baba, go and drill it and you see how far. You know sabi drill. You know sabi convert anything. Baba, it cost Dangote billions to actually transform oil. To transform oil, raw oil to usable one, to diesel, to gas, to this, to that, to kerosene. Baba, it cost them billions to do that. Don't you get it? No be your oil. So that's why I say, what is your own personal economy? That's what you need to fix first. Wetin be your own personal economy? The terribleness of Nigerian system lies in the hands of even you and I. You are so bad when it comes to economy of your own personal self. How do you spend money? You where they watch this, nah. May they give you one local government position now. This world position now, you go just change. You go just change. Why? Because for your life, you have never really sat down to even do your simple mathematics to say my income and expenses. You put them together and say, okay, next month I should never buy this type of things again. The other one, I should not buy this one. Most of us are terrible in this country when it comes to mathematics of things. I'm talking about like expenses, income and expenses. Literally just a simple thing like that. We are terrible at it. Now you are holding Tinubu accountable, right? You're trying to hold Tinubu accountable, but you can't hold your own personal self account. So I am not interested. Personally, I'm not interested for, this is the first time I'm making video about maybe Tinubu or government or stuff like that, right? But the point is that I am not interested in any of those. Why? I am interested in me. Everybody is selfish. You are selfish. You are interested in you. If bomb one drop for here, you go first of all comot yourself for the bomb stuff. You no go comot everybody before you wan comot yourself. Will you do that? No. You will remove yourself from the danger position first before any other person. You are selfish. It's a natural thing. It's a normal thing that every human being should have. There's nothing wrong with it. If that is the case, Baba, fix your money problem. Fix your money problem. That one might be the most important thing. Fix your money problem. Forget Nigerian government. Fix your own money problem so that you go get less heart pain while you are hustling. You go hustle for real to the end. If you get 5 customers for your business, you know, say, okay, I got 5 customers, can I get 10? Government cannot come and help you get 10 customers out of 5 you got last time. Government cannot help you come and say, okay, fine, because you got 10 customers last month, let's not come and dash you 15 customers this month. Is that possible? No. So what are we now saying now? Fix your own personal economy. Let them be doing anyhow with the Nigerian economy. You know what I mean? Economy. One person's economy is bigger than 25 states in this country. It's called Dangote. Do you know? One person's economy is far bigger than 25 states. Go and check the budget of each state's government in Nigeria. Go and check the budget. Now, some illiterate and stupendous people will instantly be saying that Dangote is a terrible person because he's using influence from government. That's why he's becoming rich man, wealthy man. But listen to me. Go and use it and you see how far. Today, everybody have seen it. Kuro. The fact that Dangote is literally suffering. He's actually using money to keep doing what he's doing all this while. You can see what they are doing him in the oil stuff now. You see what they do. You can see he reduced price of petrol. Person we want help country, for goodness sake. Everybody now don't find reason. He's doing it because he was reducing price so that he will he will buy all competition. Bro. The point remains. As soon as he reduced price, now they have stopped selling him crude oil. They now tell him they have sold all their crude oil to 5 years from now, to 20 years, to 10 years from now, that he no go fit buy crude oil from them again. Just imagine that. So if the guy was actually in control or in charge of the government, they go feed do him like that. No, there are big bosses far beyond the president that are controlling that field. Far beyond the president, who they control that field. Big men, big bosses. And if you see their children, now them they get nightclubs. Now then they carry everything, all terrible thing, and then they do and finish. But the point is that nothing concerns me with that. Nothing concerns me, but I am not living, so to say, I'm bounded in a country called Nigeria. I am not, and you should not. You should not be living in a country. Okay, let me give you an instance. I'm here talking, right? While you are wherever you are, probably you are in UK, you are in Canada, you are in Australia, you are in Nigeria, you are in Port Harcourt, and you are hearing and listening to me. I want you to pay attention to that. We are actually communicating from different localities, including tapping into other people's economy while I am here in Nigeria. Every money I've ever personally made, I made outside my personal economy. That means outside my personal area. I've never come out of my house or my office or offices and then we are selling to people around us to come and buy things from us. Now, lie. Every of our business is sold on the internet. Every of our products are sold online. And as customers are buying through the internet, they are coming from different countries, different localities, different environments. Take care of your own personal economy. That's the point of my life here, right? Because if I come here and tell you that, oh, Tinubu is terrible, we are all going to go and do rally, you're just wasting your time. You're always wasting your time because at the end of the day, the dude go do wetin he wan do. He go do wetin he wan do normal. The country could not stop him. Everybody knows what happened on the election days. The entire country no fit. Everybody we are in shock. Everybody we are in shock. Not because he's that powerful, but because Nigerians are that powerful. Yes. Please, it's not Tinubu that is powerful. It is how porous, how rotten Nigerians are. Now Nigerians, now them did that powerful. No be Tinubu. Do you understand? It's not Tinubu that did everything and won the election. No, you know now. Everybody knows this. If it was just about him, his family, his party, Babanala, Tinubu would not have been the president, obviously. Everybody knows this. He wouldn't have been. But it's not my thing. Not be my thing to come out, come they talk, say, make we go fight, go carry placard. Don't do that. You don't need to do it. Do you know why? Because if the country is as good as the United States, there will still be people that are homeless. There are still people that are homeless in the United States today, people still struggling. Why? Why? Okay, the so-called country that you thought that is the best country, Abi, why are people still struggling in that economy? In a huge way, much more than Nigeria. Do you know? Hey, in fact, make I tell you, there are more homeless people in the United States than there are homeless people in Nigeria. You go see mature man, well looking, he's looking plumpy, well dressed, but you no get house to go sleep. You no get house to go sleep. You go sleep under bridge, you go sleep in a car. This is happening real life, kuro. It's real. In an economy that you are thinking should be far better than yours, Abi, it's not so. So government coming out and be dashing us money and they're doing everything possible to make you happy or stuff like that. It's not going to work. Do you know what will work? Your own personal economy. Now we could they give government if you want. Like now, they have a law on VAT, value added tax, right? If you are earning 25 million naira, 25 million naira in a year in your business, that's when you can pay value added tax. That's why I always say, go and embrace the Nigerian constitution, read it and see what is going on, right? Value added tax is only taxed on you when you're earning at least, when your business is valued at least 25 million naira in a year. Any business 25 million down a year is not going to pay any VAT by law. It's not to pay any VAT by law. Now, why am I saying this? Because not only you will fit change you, not the country. There's no country that will change us. But now me go change me. Now me go still marry that beautiful wife. Now me go get that my beautiful children. Now me go get that car, that mighty good quality car. Now me go build that powerful house of my own. Now me. Not the government. At all. If that is the case, that I am the one that I'm responsible, no matter what happens, no matter how good the country is, that I will still need to hustle, that I will still need to save, that I will still need to buy that thing I want to buy by myself. No matter the leverage, and another one that they say that they're enjoying in the United States, Abi, is called loan or credit. It's called line of credit. So that is where companies, obviously still companies, not even government that is even doing it. It's independent companies that still do those things. They come to you and say, oh, you want to buy a car? Oh yeah, take from your job, give us your job certification. How much you earn per month? Okay, we are going to get you this car per month. You earn $5,000 per month. Okay, you can get this car, this $20,000 car, and pay within 2 to 3 years. Credit facilities. You want to buy a house. You say, oh, instead of me to buy a house of $30,000, $50,000 cash by hand, I don't have it now, but I might be able to save up to that in 20 years' time. Companies are available to say, okay, we can come in and do that for you. Is that a government doing that in the United States, in UK, in Canada? No, it's independent companies, credit companies. Nigerians are busy giving maximum loan that they give. If they give you loan, they won't rip you with that loan as much as fast as they won't rip you with that loan as fast as possible. That's all they do. That's all. Credit facilities. Now, I want to put it to you. You are the only one to make that 10 million naira for yourself, to make that 20 million naira for yourself, to make that 30 million naira for yourself, 100 million naira for yourself, 50 million, 1 billion for yourself. Now only you will make that money for you. There is nothing government will ever do that will change it, right? And again, going to the side of insecurity and security-related stuff, right? Even though those best countries still have on like serious, even more security issues than Nigeria. Some of them. US has 300 buying people. People buy by Pio every day. 300 out of 100,000 people are buy every day by Pio unnecessary violence. Do you understand? Every day. Such thing does not happen in Nigeria. Nigeria is 9 out of 800,000 people as happening. Do you understand? But in the US, it's 300 plus. 300 plus. Now, why am I saying this? I'm not saying you should trust Nigeria, trust government, trust this, or be confident in Nigerian government. No, be confident in you. Government are poor people. They be just poor people where they wait for you to make money so that they can't tax you, to come make you come pay, give them for free, give them free money. Do you understand? Now, like I heard and keep seeing, by the way, there are laws that you can use to actually stop paying taxes when you make the billions or hundreds of millions. There are laws in Nigeria that force you not to pay any tax, or that you can use to not pay any tax. Right? So in that sense, I am telling you right now, there is no other thing that can change it. Nobody fit change Nigeria. No, even the president no fit change Nigeria. Now we Nigerians, na be the problem. Tinubu couldn't have the strength to actually do everything he did during the election. How? It's not possible. If not Nigerians, we. During that election, they come live on TikTok here. You saw them. Some of them have been paid to be lifting the flag and hailing the party. Who is that guy that is doing that you are supposed to be interested in? Not the Tinubu. Tinubu is not the problem. It's that guy. That guy. We don't collect money. They do everything possible to dey hail Tinubu, hail everything. Now that guy na be the problem, no be Tinubu. Is Tinubu in any way commenting on people's comments when that girl made that statement, when he said Tinubu is terrible? Tinubu is terrible. Was it Tinubu that was commenting and body shaming the girl and telling the girl how she's this, how she's that? Was it Tinubu that is commenting that? No. Some of them, 80% of those comments are bots or bots. That means artificially created comments. But I want to let you know, it is a human being that is standing behind that artificially created comments. A typical full-blooded Nigerian. Now they do. So what do you think? Who do you think is the problem? It's not Tinubu. If that guy had said no to such kind of contract, if the guy said no to such kind of contract, he go end. I give am to another person, person say no, another person say no. Everybody relax, and then the man go change his mind. As simple as that. But it's not done. Because the country is so large that everybody can do anything that they want, and everybody is chasing their pockets. If everybody is chasing their pocket, why not truly chase your own pocket for real? If na 100M be your problem, chase am well. Save up. Save up. Especially now, bro. Save up. Oh. If you are in Nigeria, save up. I am in Nigeria. Save up. Not because there is a war that where they come or something, no. But save up. It's important to save up. Save up. Now, of course, when I use the word save up, I don't mean when you are saving, you save 100,000 naira in a month, and then your job only pay you, let's say, around 150,000, 200,000. You can't go save 100,000 and you think say you dey save well, better money. No. With 100,000, 20 years, that's what it will take you to save 20 million to 25 million. 20 years. That's what it will take you to save 20 million or 25 million naira. 20 years. So in that sense, I'm not talking about that type of saving. I'm talking about literally grow your money. Grow your money. As you dey save, they grow the money. Start a business. That's the only means. Somebody called me recently, right? An old friend recently, and say, the genius, I want you to help me. I want to go get a special job. He doesn't follow me online. It's unbelievable, right? People where you think say go they share your video and then go they follow you and then go even with the people to follow others. They happen. Those your friend for family and family members. But no, there's no one of my family member that is following me on TikTok. None. I get very large family and extended family, but none of them they follow me for TikTok. None of them they react to my video. None of them they share nothing. I'm not even sure maybe they even know that I'm online, if that is the case. Even as big as my account is here, I don't even know if they know that I'm even online. Now, in that sense, guess what? The family members and the extensiveness of the family members and all those things joined together is the major reason why you should save up. Another thing. Then, second of all, you are saving up for in case of any worry situation that may come up. Nobody knows. Because the way people are being angry and angered in things about politics, right? One day, if e just reach level where some people will just come together, put their whole money together to just fight government, and it go come be collateral damage related stuff. Everybody will want maybe like 20% of the entire country go kpai. So when you save up now, e go dey you possible to enter flight as the thing dey try to make, even as they are trying to do EndSARS, as they are trying to do EndSARS. I know people that entered flight and went to UK, went to Ghana, people that enter bus from Lagos and went to Ghana, went to Benin and stayed there, had a hotel room, relaxed, spent about 1.52 million naira total. Within 2 weeks, everything settled. They came back to Nigeria. But within that time that they protest, even the protest of end bad government that was coming, most people were having terrible dreams. The only thing wey poor people dey get during bad situations coming up na bad dreams. You go dey hear say, I dream where one of them told me that he dreamt where one person carry cow coming from the other side, that they get every type of pew. The other one carry this thing and is wearing some kind of cap. E be like Yoruba person. Then all of them just come and then they come meet am for center. Everybody wan fall on top am to they wan kpai am. Poor man. The only thing you dream now about is how the whole war is going to start and fight and come on top of you and stuff like that. That's all you're not thinking, right? Not be even to comot yourself. Can you imagine somebody being maybe something falling from a tree, mangoes falling from a tree, kitty, 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 kitty. You go stay under that tree? No, you will leave. The same thing when situations come up in Nigeria, right? You have now. I'll give you another example. Ukraine is not considered a bad economy. Do you know they have a very large natural resources? Ukraine, they're not considered a bad country or bad economy. But guess what? The people that are not on the forefront of the whole fight and the whole stuff are people that left the country that we are doing well. People will do well. So why the whole thing dey broom? I want to encourage everybody that is here, go and start your business. Begin to gather money. Begin to save up. Situations that may come up, we don't know what it is. But I'm praying, and of course, everybody is going to be hopeful that nothing wrong comes up, right? But even if nothing wrong comes up to happen to Nigeria in totality, that is the government of the country, right? If nothing wrong comes up to attack them and then it affects every citizen, right? Then what about the ones that the citizens are creating? The ones the citizens are creating themselves. Do you understand? The ones, what about that one? Person dey for hotel. The other time they tell me say he dey for hotel. Guys enter the hotel. Guys enter the hotel with calash to rob the hotel. Guys enter there at about 3 o'clock in the night. As they enter, they finish all the rooms one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one. In such situation, will you say that is government? No. Even at that, this same thing I just talked now happens in the United States, happens in the USA. In fact, it happens more there than here. It happens more there than here. So what I'm saying is simple. The only person that is safer, the only person that another man will fit come stand, the one come protect, na person wey hold the money. And it's not about, there's nothing like holding the money and you say who's holding billions. No. Right? It's not the billions. It's about you knowing your own personal amount of freedom. How much is your freedom amount? how much we go get today we go fit enter any country of choice. Do you know that if you have just about 50 million naira, you can enter any country of choice today? 50M, just 50M. Not because you are going to eat the money there or anything. No, you will still get. If you even spend 1 month, 2 months there in each of those countries, you will still get enough money to still come back, come still enjoy yourself back home.